Hey y'all, welcome to the Quick Nine. We're gonna get going here in just a second. I just finished the Legacy 9-hole cup dialing, so give me just a second here to get figured out. Probably start in about 10 minutes or so. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh, nice. Yeah. I haven't ate all fucking day. Hey y'all. I'm here. I'm just trying to eat real quick. Give me about 5 minutes. All right, y'all. Excuse me. Welcome to the Daily Quick 9 stream. We'll be streaming shots from Tommy's Telegram chats for Quick 9 that are free to join. We're just going to give it a minute, see if anybody shows up. Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jason. Do I stream this every day? Yes, I do. Every day, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we stream Quick Nines. Welcome to the channel, David. If y'all haven't subscribed, please do. Come hang out with us. We just got done streaming the Legacy 9-Hole Cup dial-in using Bart's Guide. It took me about 3 hours and 45 minutes. So I had to stop and eat real quick. That's why I'm late. I'm sorry. Last time that happened, I got real shaky in the middle of the stream and almost felt like I was going to pass out. So I decided I better stop and eat real quick. Is this my first time streaming? Yes. I started streaming, let's see. I started streaming about 2 weeks and 4 days ago. So that's as long as I've been streaming. Hi, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the question. I've never streamed before. I have been playing Golf Clash for about 7 years. Didn't really get serious about it probably until late 2020, early 2021 when I started learning the ring system and the basics. So I only won my first Masters tournament on May 10th. Since then, I've won 6 tournaments, a couple silvers. I shot a -40 live on my first WR stream here in front of everybody. What are my thoughts about playing katanas? You definitely have to have katanas. You know, I mean, honestly, get yourself the big pack. You know, you won't regret it. Patrick, it sounds like you know me already. You're over here giving me a hard time. For those that don't know, live on stream my first week, I accidentally bought the large pack of katanas and on both accounts. So now I have over 300 katanas on each account. And I could have got support to give them back, but I kept them to remind myself to slow down. Honestly, I haven't been streaming that long, so I still get nervous. And so sometimes things happen. But you know, it is what it is. So I kept the katanas. It's a running joke with everybody that's been here. So thank you for bringing that up, Patrick. Always good to give a little history, I guess. But welcome to the live stream for the Q9s every day. On screen there on the bottom right is Miss Gracie. She's my wonderful pups. She just turned 3 2 days ago. On the left side of the screen in the middle, that's my beautiful wife, Kira. They are in the middle left are my donation tags for Venmo and PayPal. If you enjoy the content and want to help support the channel, please consider donating if you can. Top right is one of my favorite quotes. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. And that's really what this channel is about. I am trying to show my process, learning how to dial in a guide and how to get better at Masters tournaments. I'm new to it, and so my goal was to create a community space that is positive, friendly, open. People can come, they can learn, they can just have fun. We can talk a lot of crap or whatever, but make it a space for the community mostly. And also, hopefully, by watching what I am going through as I'm going through my learning process, it can give a frame of reference to people in their own processes. And so that's really the goal of the channel. We got some cool stuff coming up. We're going to be doing some dual streaming pretty soon. We got a lot of big names on the agenda. All the guide makers have agreed to come and do a live stream eventually when they have time. We got some big names in the Golf Clash world, heavy hitter players that have agreed to come out and do live streams with us. So that's going to be exciting. We are doing some informational stuff. We just did our first dual stream with Connor on shot creation for guides, and he gave us a 2-hour demonstration working through 3 holes on what it takes for him to dial in a shot for a free-to-play guide. So that was pretty cool. Hey, Barry, thank you. So that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed that. We're going to do some more of that. And we're going to have some fun with it. So what happens here on the Quick 9 streams is I have 2 accounts. And our goal this season is to get 18 golds. That will be a personal best. So I have 7 golds on this account. I have 8 golds on my other account right now. Let's look at the bracket and see where we're at. So we are 4th from last to play. And what is leading our bracket here? It looks like, oh, big low. -11, no. Albatross is leading the bracket. With 4 people left to play that we don't know. So let's have a look at them. This guy is not ranked, so not really worried about him. This guy is not ranked, not really worried about him. And this guy is not ranked either, but he does have a Masters Gold, a Masters Silver, and a Masters Bronze. So I don't know why he's not ranked. Probably haven't played in a while. So he could do some damage. So we're going to want to shoot today. We're going to want to shoot the best we can. Try to give ourselves a chance at another gold. For those that are new to the channel, this is a positive space. I have moderators in the chat. If you are going to be a dick, I will mute you. If you are going to be rude, I will mute you. If you're going to do hate speech. If you get muted once, that's your warning. If you continue with the behavior, I will kick you from the channel. I really don't care. I'm not going to have you disrupt my space or the community space that way. So, that is that on the chat and the space and what we're trying to achieve. So it looks like today we're playing Tommy got Quick 9 hole chats. Yeah, that's a good point, Patrick. I still look at them just to give myself a frame of reference of kind of where I need to be for the Quick 9. Just because I'm actually trying to get to 18 golds. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a crap. I just play them for fun. So Tommy has in Telegram Quick 9 hole chats that are free. On the days that there are no guides, Tommy, a guy named Jin in the hole chats will create shots for every hole. And we follow those as a guide on the days there's no guides. I'm subscribed to Tommy Quick 9, so I have his guide, and then I purchase Franco's Quick 9 when he puts it out. So we always have a guide or shots to follow. So it kind of makes it fun. And we just try to have a good time with it. You know, this no need to take the game too seriously. You know what I mean? All right, so let's look at our first shot. It's going to be with the Guardian. We're playing a par 3 that is basically we're going to be back spinning it and hopefully into the funnel. We played this in a tournament recently, and it's actually a really good shot. The funnel is nice. The only challenge is sometimes this wants to miss right side. So I want to be mindful of the setup. Hey, Bailey, what's happening? Glad to have you. Welcome. Bailey is a world famous streamer, for those of you who don't know. So we are so excited to have him here. Welcome, Bailey. Glad to have you back. What I'm looking for is a Sidespin 5 P6 plus ball. So I'm going to use this P7 that I have. That's the ball I'm looking for. What did I do? Oh, side spin. I was like, what? What am I looking for? I got lost for a second. So I need one without backspin boost because I'm putting all the backspin on the Guardian. We'll use this Cauldron ball as our playable. And then we want to set up our bag. We also want, P0. So I'll just grab our oldest P0. Thing about quick nines, real quick, we don't practice ever. We go straight live. We play the hole the best we can and hope for the best result. So that's what we do here. We're here to have a good time, here to have fun. Quick nines are fun, and yeah, I want to win 18 of them, but I don't feel like putting that much effort into a quick nine. They're supposed to be quick. They're supposed to be fun. And so basically what happens is I use one account, and then what I miss, I try to correct on the second account. Kind of use one account as a playthrough. But ideally, and I've done this quite often, I'd like to win double golds and try to up the score on each. So I am 11 golds away from my goal on this account and 10 golds away from my goal on the other. We had a nice 8 we had 8 gold win streak on the other account. That was pretty cool. So let's walk through this shot. Okay, so we're going to set up with the Guardian and the Thor driver. And the reason we want the Thor driver, in case we push up into Thor, it won't affect the backspin. So you got to have those two clubs in your bag. So we're going to set up with the Guardian at P0 max, inner ring on the right side by the rough fringe. And then we're going to swap to that P6 plus ball, give it all the backspin, all the right spin. And we're going to push our rings 1-to-1. For low wind, we're going to give it just before circle drop. For high wind, we're going to give it circle drop OP. Hey, thanks, Connor. Appreciate you. Welcome. For high wind, we're going to give it circle drop OP and give it a go. Okay, so here's the thing about Tommy's chats, which is pretty cool. Other players give their notes a lot. And so I noticed below this hole, someone said 8.5 wind, circle drop OP did not work. Not sure what to do. Maybe try just before circle drop or something. Lower wind, 7.4 in practice worked perfectly. Jen said, he tested it only 4 times, so you need to tweak as needed. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go just before circle drop the whole way and give that a try. So let's get in here. Let's go after it. Welcome to the Quick Nine. All right, setup spot is really easy. I hate pushing rings, but whatever. It'll be fine. I think pushing rings is my least favorite. All right, so where we're wanting to set up is right here at P0 max, and we want to put the ball guide right there at the edge. We want to swap to this P7, give it all the back, all the right. We're going to be, oh yeah, we have to push rings. God damn it. I hate that. All right, so we are adjusting, we're adjusting 1-to-1. So I need my, so 8-3 there. And then just before circle drop OP. And let's see if that gets us there. Should backspin us right down, and we missed just left. So that may need, in high winds, that may need a click of right curl, maybe. Trying to think, if I click it right, it's going to come. Yeah, I think I might need a click of right curl in that high wind. We'll try that on our second account. All right, so this here Next shot is a par 5, I think. Let's look. So yeah, next shot's par 4. We're going to go for the sniper rough bump on the hill. I forgot we're playing City Park today. Ugh. Hate this course. Okay. And so what we want to do is set up P4 max and second bounce just into the rough at max rest. We're going to swap to a P6 to P8 ball with 3.5 or more spin. And then we're going to get a 1-to-1 max OP max left. And then we are going to do a sniper pin check for adjustment. We want the red to the rough line and the ball guide tip toward the middle of the light green square row that is right of the pin. We're going to then spin the ball guide one green square through, slightly left of pin and adjust. So pretty easy setup here. We want to go here. So we want to start with a P4. And look, guys, I told you, using a katana right there. Side spin power. See, I told you guys the katanas are important. And here we are using one right away. So, whoever is mocking my katana purchases can kiss it. It was the right move. All right. So, we're going to need a side spin 8 because we don't have a side spin 7 win 10 right now. So, let's see what we got here. I don't want to use that really good ball. This ball sucks. It's so small. So hard to center. Let's see. What do we got? We can use Santa Claus. I don't care about that ball very much. I'll get it back in Prism. All right, so look at us here using our katanas. Smart purchase. Oh, we got no viewers. Everybody left. That's awesome. All right, I don't care. All right, so P4 max, second bounce in the rough. So here we go. And here we go. Going live. Going after the eagle here. So P4 max, second bounce just into the rough at max rest. 6.8 top, 3.5 left. So we want to be right there. And we're going to swap balls. We're going to give it 3.5 and 6.8. Like that. We're going to adjust nice and straight here. And we are going to give it all the max OP and left curl we need. And hit perfect. I got 7. Oh, on YouTube it tells me everybody left. I was like, well, that's rude. See you later, I guess. All right, so we were looking for 445 on the target yards. All right, and we got 445. That's perfect. We're going to do a little pin check action here. With the sniper, we are at +6. So we want to set up right here. Right here. Okay, and then we want to spin the ball guide one square through the hole. And we were at +6, which is +2 to the chart. So 7.5 is 5.0. So we're going to add 0.2. And we are going to be at 5.2. And then it is just center ball and hit perfect there. And let's see. And oh my God, we just missed right. Okay, so just missed right means we over adjusted. I may have forgotten my pin check number. I don't know. Honestly, I've been streaming for so long today already. All right, so here we go with this is a rough shot. Oh my God, like, trying to get an eagle on this is ridiculous. I hate this hole. Ah, dang it. It's the worst. All right, so P4, no move target. Luckily, we have a P4. Handy dandy. Boom. All right, we got one of them. We then need a P8 wind 8 ball. And we need a grizzly. So, side spin, wind resistance. I want to just grab my free to play ball for that. If I can find it. There we go. Just grab that ball. Nice, easy peasy. All right. So here's what we're doing. P4, no move. Oh, I need to put the grizzly in my bag. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. P4, no move target. Swap to the P8, wind 8. Give it 6.8 top, 2 left, 1-1, and just before our circle break OP, we should be around 372. We're then going to set up the sniper bottom red to the rough with the ball guide tip touching the rough on the opposite side of the fairway. We're going to set our spins to 3.5 top, 4 left, go 1-1 with a half a ball left curl and circle drop OP. We're then going to set up the grizzly at the top white to the fringe, top white to the fringe. Oh, top white inner fringe check. So we're going to go check the inner fringe above the hole. We're then going to set up red to the rough line and bullseye centered on the dark green square, 2 squares left of the hole. Our 2 dark green, it's the second dark green row left of the hole. We're going to spin the ball back into the hole approximately 2 top, 2 left. And then we'll adjust and center ball and fire. All right, so, all right. Pretty straightforward shot. It's just a horrible hole to play. So let's get going. Nice on. Yeah, thanks, Connor. You little brat. All right, here we go. Yeah, this hole's no fun with the slightest headwind. It's just this third shot sucks. I hate it. The other 2 are easy. No big deal. All right. Here we go. We got to get some drops going. All right. So we're going to swap ball. Bam. 2 left and 6.8 top. And we are going 1-1 with circle break OP. So straighten out the pull there. And we go 1-1 and circle break OP. So right there where the breaks hit perfect. All right. We're looking for 372 on the target yards. And we should get there fine. So we're going to go second shot. Red to the left rough. Ball guide tip to the right rough. Okay, so we want to be over here. Like this. And we want to go 4 left, 3.5 top. And then we want to adjust 1-1 here. And okay, and then we're going to give it 1 ball left and our half ball left and circle drop. And I hit a great left, of course, because that's what I do. And let's see where that ends up. Hopefully not too far. All right, so top white inner fringe check over the hole. And then our setup spot is the red to the rough at that second column. So we have no plus yards. So he says no plus yards is -4 to the table. So we want to set up here. And he said it's about 2 top and 2 top and about 2 left. Looks like right there. No. We're not. That's not the right spins. Close enough. 10-1 is 8-4, so we're gonna have to do 8. Gotta hurry up here. 8, and then just center ball and fire. I don't know if that'll go. This is my least favorite hole. Get down there. Get down there. Yes. Nice drop. That's a tough eagle on this course. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. So all we need to beat is a -11. So not really a tough score to beat, but we want to do our best anyway. So this one, he says he dropped a blue wind angle in the live, but my prediction, 1 click of left curl was off. So let's look at here. Sniper, P0 plus ball, yellow to the rough and ball guide through the hole. Then we're going to spin 2.1 backspin. We're going to adjust 1-to-1 plus 0.1. And then we got some wind angle tweaks, clicks of curl. So 2 clicks and 3 clicks based on wind speed in yellow, 4 clicks and 5 clicks based on wind speed in red. So it looks to me like we're going to want to set up with a basic ball to start, because we're just adding 2.1 backspin, and then we're going to want to go and find ourselves a wind 10 there to switch to. Oh, all right. All right. I'm just watching the replay. And he swaps to a P8. I don't know that that's necessary, but let's see what we got that we don't mind using. You know, I never care about this ball. I don't know why. I just don't. Okay. Let me, Jesus Christ, let me fix my bag. I can't have all these weird clubs in here if I'm playing other modes. Okay. So let's get after it. We want P0 plus ball, yellow to the rough, ball guide through before we set our spins. Set our spins, change balls, adjust 1-to-1 plus 0.1, and wind angle tweaks. So let's see if we can get this drop here. Gonna be this is a tough hole, period. But we'll do our best. The right clicks are gonna be tough. So, all right, back here, we want to be right here. Okay, oop, get over there. Oh, there we go. And 2.1 back there. Oh, God damn it, you son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. All right, there. Swap ball and 1-to-1 plus 0.1. And according to Jen, we are in blue. So no change. So we're going 8 rings. Ah, shit. So what is that? 6. And then, fuck me. Fuck me. Whatever. Stupid ass bullshit. Alright, 2.1 back. No curl. If we can avoid it. 8.1 is 8.2. So I'm going to zoom way the hell out so I don't have to deal with that stupid hill. I wish I would have known that ahead of time. 8.2. And then we are nowhere near the checks that he gave us. So I'm just going to give it a couple right spin and have a look at it. Sorry about that, guys. That was a really poorly played hole. There we go. And just left. So, yeah, we'll do better on that hole in the next check. That's a par. Oh, what a shit show. Okay. Welcome to the Q9. All right. So, next hole. We're doing a Falcon and a Falcon and the APOC. So we want to change that. Oh, wrong one. That to our Falcon. And then we want to start at a P0. And we're going to swap to a P6 plus 2 top spin, 1.5 left spin. So we will grab our oldest ball. And then we will grab our side spin 3 P8 to get going there. Yeah, I really didn't realize I was going to run into that glitch on adjustment. Whenever you're adjusting over a sand trap or you're adjusting over a little hill or any of that, you really got to zoom out. Otherwise, you are going to you have a chance of running into that glitch where it jumps suddenly, and you have your adjustment goes to shit. So that sucks. And I wasn't ready for it, and so that's what happened. All right, so set your slider for the Falcon to P6 minus 15 at 86% slider. God damn it. How come I can get to 85? There we go. All right, and so P0 max, rest, right red to the rough fairway. Swap to our P6 plus ball. Excuse me. Give it 2 top, 1.5 left. 1-to-1 max OP, outer wall left curl, hit perfect. Falcon, your turn check. We're then going to give it 8 top, 1 right. Ball guide 1.5 green squares through the right half of the cup. And then we'll adjust based on slider and our your turn check yardage. So a pretty easy setup. Let's get after it and see what we can do here. The par sucks, but we can overcome it if we can just get a couple drops. Not a big deal. It's a quick 9. It doesn't really freaking matter. I mean, I want to win, but if I don't, so what? Who cares? It's still CP, and I'm just really doing it to have some fun. I like quick 9s for that reason. They are fun to do, you know. All right, so we're swapped here, and we are going 1.5 left and 2 top. And so we are going to adjust this as straight as we can here. 8-3. And then we are going to give it, what do you say? Outer wall left and max OP. So move to outer wall left and pull straight down. Hit perfect. Looking for 357 on the target yards there. That looks about right. Okay, 358. That's good enough. Your turn check is +3, which is +2 to the adjustment. 7-7 is our adjustment. 8 top, 1 right. Right? Yes. So we want to set up so the ball guide is 1.5 squares through the right half of the cup. And then we are going to adjust +2 to our adjustment of 5-9. And try to straighten that out. So that's going to be 6-1 there. And we are going to want to center ball here and hit perfect. There we go. And hopefully we can get that drop. There we go. Center cut. Boom, baby. There we go. Now we're on a roll. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Okay. So our next shot is going to be a APOC to Guardian backspin shot where we're going to try to drop this Albatross here. It's going to be tough. So we want to set up with a P8 at max. You could send it on this hole. Which one? This next hole or the one I was in? Oh, the last hole? Yeah, probably, Bailey. I mean, we probably could, but I try to follow the shots that are in Telly, or I follow the guides, because I just want to showcase what people are doing for the community and where they can find it and how they can utilize it. That's why I don't make up my own shots at all. I don't typically play alternatives to what's in front of me. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I'm sure you could figure out how to send it there for sure. But yeah, I try to play what's available to everybody. That way it's beneficial in that manner. And I'm not really very good at just making up shots on the fly yet. Still working on that. So what we're going to do is set up at P8 max, bullseye just onto the fairway on the left side of the... We're going to be on the right fairway on the left side of that by the rough. We're going to give it max top by itself. Adjust 1-to-1 and then pull back 1 ring and give it max OP. We want to be around 448 for the target yardage. We're going to play the Guardian max backspin, 1 left spin. We want the second bounce to be on the first light green row right of the hole at the right edge of the dark square at the top there. So 1 square down from the top, right edge of that row. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then we will adjust 1-to-1 based on landing position adjustments. And just before circle drop, OP. So we need a P10 win 10, and we'll go from there. All right, hold on. I'm having an error on my YouTube feed. Let me know. You guys, let me know if it starts buffering. It does this where it says it's not getting enough feed, but it's getting enough feed. So whatever. P10 win 10. So something decent. We don't want to waste any really good ball. We'll use that. Okay. So pretty straightforward shot here. Good look at the Albatross. Let's have a go. And again, on this hole, you could probably send it. It's a tailwind. But, the reason I'm not is because I'm following what Jen put in the chat. So if you went to this chat, you would have the same shots available. All right, so here we are. Ball guide just on the fairway there. We are going to give it max top spin. So we're going to swap balls, give it max top spin, no side spin. We're going to adjust 1-to-1 here, nice and straight. And then we are going to pull back. It says to pull back 1 ring. So I like to pull back from the front because I can see it straight. And then we're just going to give it max OP there. Hit perfect. And then we should look around 448, hopefully. Looks like we'll get over the rough nicely. And we should be right about there. All right. Yeah, 445, that's good enough. So let me show you this setup spot. Max back, 1 left. So where we want to be is we want to be in this row, right? At this, right there, at that column. So right here where I'm at. We're at plus 16, which is plus 3 to the chart. The chart actually is just 1-to-1. adjustment. So plus 3 is going to be 8.5. So we're going to adjust our 8.5. And then we're going to want to give it circle just before circle drop OP. So come down to circle drop, come up 1, and hit perfect. And that should give us a look at the albatross at least. See what happens here. And we're going to come back down the hill. And we just missed right. So maybe on this I might set up a little more left. Next round we'll see. But that was the spot in the picture. So, you know, wind angles, pole angles. Again, it's just a quick 9. We'll try to sort it out on the next account as best we can. All right, so this is, we are gonna send it. All right, cool. I love a send it. All right, so P10 wind 0 max stretch. Clear ring by the lamppost. Okay, yeah, clearing on the right by the lamppost. Max top to right 1 to 1, then push up 11 rings. Max OP and right curl just before the outside tip of the triangle. About 5-6 clicks. I guess we're more in the middle of that triangle, maybe a little over the middle. And then hit perfect. And then we're going to do EB at plus 10%. EB P10 plus 10%. And we're going to give it 3 top, 1 left. Ball guide at the left edge of the cup. So that's a pretty easy setup. All right, so let's get our ball together and let's get after it. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we need a P10 wind 0. Oh, we're already on it. Okay. So pretty easy setup really for this send it. Not a big deal. We need 2 right. So see what we got. I don't really know how shaky the needle's gonna be. Well, I think that's a 2. Oh, I know a ball I can use. Where'd it go? I got a bunch of them. There we are. Use this. All right. So max top 2 right. So we will use that, and then we will also pin this. Or we'll not pin that one. We'll use the. Stop it. Oh, we already pinned it. All right, there. So let's go back to our pin balls and get rid of some of them because we don't need them all pinned. And let's pin that one. So what I'll do is I will set up with this, and then I'll swap to that lower precision for the shot because I don't want to waste my good balls. Let me get rid of that. All right, here we go. So again, max stretch, clear ring to the lamppost, max top 2 right, 1 to 1, and then push up 11 rings. Max OP and curl about the middle of that outside triangle, maybe a little more. I'll show you there. And then we should be in EB range for the win. So let's have a go at it. And here we go. Oh, welcome everybody to the Quick 9 that's showing up or just getting here. Glad y'all are here. Appreciate you being here. You know, the first off, I hate City Park. Who doesn't? Crap, my tablet's dying. 1 sec. All right. Got it. All right, so we got to hurry up here a little bit now. All right, clear ring to the lamppost, max top 2 right. Swap balls. Adjust, and then push up 11 rings. So I'm going to get my adjustment centered. There's 10. There's 9. And then I want to push up 11 rings. So I'm going to push up 10 and 1. Oop. There we are. And now we're going to give it max OP. And we want to, want to curl it to right about there. It's like right. Sorry, my tablet stand is not very sturdy. when you plug the tablet in. Yeah, so that sucked. Didn't go where we wanted it to. So we can try to save it best we can here with a rough iron. Let's see. Drop it back to there. I'm going to swap to sure, this ball looks good. And let's see what we can do. So we're going to set up here. And we are 11-2. We are roughly, yeah. So I'm going to give it 3-2 and just give it a shot because it doesn't really matter either way. All right, and then hit perfect. Now let's see what happens. And just left. Ah, so close. Probably needed 3-3, 3-4. All right. So let's go on here. All right. This next hole is actually a pretty cool drop for a par 3, as long as you don't have to play it off the hill. So what we're going to be doing is setting up at P2 Max, bottom red to the rough. Max backspin 0.5, right spin 1-to-1, no OP, 1.8 ball of left curl. So let me look at the curl reference and see where we are. All right, so we want P2 Max, and right there, and then max back, and he said 0.5 left, but he's only showing 0.2. He's pushing his rings, and because of the bunker glitch, like I told you. All right, I just want to see how exactly what his curl reference is real quick. All right, all right, so we're right at the outside. Okay, so let's grab our bag, get it straightened out. We need a Guardian. We need a we need to get rid of these balls. We need a P2. That one. No, oh no, we don't need that one. This one. And then we need a win 10. So let's have a look, see what do we want to play with. Excuse me. We need something with enough distance to be able to adjust enough. So and we just use that one again. All right, so here we go. Pretty easy setup, really. Get out of there. All right, let's get after this hole here and see if we can get the drop, and then we will move on. All right, max back 0.5 right, P2 Max bottom red to the rough line. We're going to be adjusting 1-to-1, no OP, 0.8 ball left curl. So let's get up here to the max rest, and we want to be right there. Max back 0.5 right, swap balls, and then we're going to push our rings 1-to-1 here. We're going to zoom out. This looks good, and we're going to push 8 rings here, and then no curl, no OP, and we want 0.8 ball and hit perfect. So let's see how that goes there. It's worth a shot. Oh, just left. So maybe on the next attempt, I'll give that 0.8 right spin. And we'll give that a go. All right, where are we? So next hole is the setup is APOC 6 max red to the rough line on the right hand side. we're going to get a Win 10 ball and P8 Win 10 2.5 top spin boost to right, 0.8 right curl, and 0.8 ball right curl and circle drop OP. And then we are playing a Guardian bump from there with 2.9 back, 2 right, inner ring to the dark rough, ball guide through the hole, adjust based on landing position. So really not too difficult there. We just got that free trial ball we can use. So we'll use that on this hole. We need to start with a P6, so I will swap to this. And then we need the free trial ball, which is right there. We got a chance at. Alright, so let's get going here. Okay. Red to the right rough. Swap balls, 2.5 boost to right, 1-to-1, 0.8 ball right curl, and circle drop OP. We're looking for 382 on the target yards. So let's get that going. Alright, so here we are on the right. And we're going to swap to our free trial ball. And give it all the boost, all the right spin. And then we are going to adjust. Nice and straight. Best we can there. And 8-1. And then 0.8 ball and circle drop. So right there. Hit perfect. Looking for 382. And see where we're at here. And we should be really close to that. So the Guardian is 2.9 back, 2 right, and then set up at the dark inner ring by the dark rough. So 2.9 back. And we want to set up right here with the ball guide through the hole. We are at +1, which is -4. We are adjusting 7, 5, 6, 1 minus 4 is 5, 7. And we're going to give that a shot. 5, 7. Oops, get over here. All right. And then center ball. And see if we can get that last drop. Hey, Bart, glad to see you. Let's see if we can get that last drop there. No. Hey, thanks, Gary. Appreciate the good luck. Good to see y'all. This is hole 9 of the quick 9. So, this has been kind of a tough quick 9, but we've learned some stuff for the next account. So that's good to go. I'm charging the tablet. It almost died. So it's a little wonky to play on right now. So we only shot a -12, but that's enough to lead the bracket. I don't know if that'll hold or not. Honestly, there's 3 other guys to play, but it could. And we're at least ending in first place. So I customarily take a break after the first account, come back, and we will kick butt on the second account and get some drops. I think we've figured out a few of the adjustments we need to make, and we're going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Bart is the creator of the guide we featured today. Thank you, Bart. Well done. Really well done guide. It was a pleasure to dial in, and I really appreciate you taking the time to create that for everybody. Really nice of you. Really freaking brilliant guide. I loved it. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll go again. Yeah. Oh, I had that for something. I had 8. I don't know. I got it. not had a moment to rest since freaking 12:30. Not more than 10 minutes. I literally had to make my stream 5 minutes late to eat. All right, y'all, we're back at it. Welcome to everybody that got here and just showed up in time for the second account. So we are chasing 18 golds this season, and we are with this account we are sitting at 8 so far. Let's have a look at the Quick 9 bracket, see what it's going to look like. I never look until I sign up. So we got one player left to play. They got a decent tournament rank, a whole bunch of silvers, so they might put up a good fight. What is leading this bracket here? Negative 12 without an albatross is leading the bracket. So I believe we can beat that. Sorry guys, my back is killing me. It's been a long day of streaming. All right, so this first shot is a backspin shot that we've played before on this hole. We need the Thor's hammer and a quarterback in this. What's it called? The Guardian in the same bag. We need a P0 to set up with. So we're gonna grab this one, and then we want a side spin 5 ball. Last time I used that mannequin, or that, the mask ball, and it worked fine. So we're gonna do that again if I have it on this account. Oh no, we didn't. We used this cauldron ball. I'm gonna use that again. All right, so this setup is really simple. We missed just left last try. So I think I'm going to add 2 clicks of right curl to the shot. And we have to push rings, which sucks. So P0 max rest, inner ring on the right hand side by the rough, at the edge of the rough, at the top of the green. We are going to give it all the back half. We're going to switch balls. Give it all the back, 2.5 right. We're going to push our rings. And then we're going to give it just before circle drop, OP, and 2 clicks of right, and see if that can get us the drop. Appreciate y'all being here. It's always nice to have our friends with us playing Golf Clash for sure. So here we go. Gosh dang it. My tablet stand is so unstable when I'm charging. I can't really play at the same time. So let's get up here. We want to be at P0 max. And we want to set up right there. Right there. Swap balls. Give it all the back and all the right. We got to... Oh, wait. We want to push our rings. So I try to straighten out that push angle. 7, 9 is right there. So we're going to push up to this. We're going to give it just before circle drop OP. So circle drop up. And then I'm going to give it 2 clicks right. Okay, perfect. Let's see if that gets it for us. We did miss just left last time. And hey, look at that. Right there. So my tweak worked. We got the drop. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so next hole. YouTube is not... hold on. Are you guys seeing me at all? Is everybody seeing the stream okay? Anybody? Alright, I don't know if you guys are still there, if you can hear me. The YouTube is acting weird. So this next hole we're playing, we're going to be setting up with a P4, and you guys know we got one of those. Just happen to have a couple lying around. There. So we're going to set up with a P4 and we're going to swap to a P6 to 8 when 10. We need 7 or more side spin. So let's see what we got here. 6 to 8, 7 side spin plus win 10. So I will look for a ball here that we can use. And this account is so freaking ball poor. It's so difficult to play. Alright, so we're going to use that ball. Alright, so we're going to set up at P4 max rest with the second bounce just into the rough on the right. We're going to give it 3.5 left, 6.8 top. Adjust 1-to-1, max OP, max left. And we're looking for 445 on the target yards. We're then going to do a pin check with the sniper, put the red to the right rough with the ball guide pointing at the center of the light green row, the first light green row right of the pin. We're going to spin the ball guide one green square through, slightly left of pin. So we missed just right, so I'm going to offset just a touch more, but still be in the cup. We'll then adjust based on our check and our adjustment table, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. I don't know what YouTube is doing today, but we're going to get after this, try to get this drop on this hole. That first hole went really well. Our tweak worked. So we're going to try to tweak this hole where we missed last time and see if we can nail it. So here we go. So P4 max, we want to be right here. I'm going to swap balls to this. We're going to give it 3.5 top and 3.5 left and 6.8 top. We're then adjusting 1-to-1 with a nice straight pull as best we can there. And we are going max OP, max left. And we are looking for 445 on the target yards. I don't know if you guys can hear me or if you're still there. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So if you can't, I'm sorry. 445 is what we're looking at. And we got there. So pin check, red to the right rough, ball guide towards the little, in the middle of the light green row, plus 6 our check. So what we want is to be right there. Right there. There. And we want to spin the ball guide one square through. And I'm going to go just a titch over. Plus 6 to the table is plus 2. 7-3 is 7-3 is 4-9. So we're going to adjust 5-1 there. And we're just going to center ball and try to hit perfect and see what happens. Oh, cool. Good. Glad to hear it. All right. And look at that. Boom. Center cup. Yeah, baby. So that's 2 drops straight away. Looking great. This next hole is an eagle play. It's this hole, you guys know as well as I do how bad this hole sucks. We did drop the eagle last time at the last freaking second. Really difficult to get everything correct here. So we're going to be playing a P8 wind 8 ball on this shot. We're going to be playing with the sniper, the QB. We're going to be playing with the APOC, the sniper, and the grizzly. And guess what? We're lucky enough to be setting up with a P4. So we got, thankfully, I'm really, really happy that we have a couple of those because we use them all the freaking time. All right, so then we need a side spin 8, wind 8. We're going to go use our free-to-play ball. And as soon as I find it, and there we go. And here's a shot structure for you. Hold on, lost my train of thought. APOC. Okay, we gotta put the grizzly in there or we're gonna have a bad time. Alright, so it's gonna be APOC, P4, no move target. We're gonna give it 2 left and 6.8 top spin. We're gonna adjust 1 to 1 and give it circle break OP. Looking for 372 on the target yardage. The second shot, we're gonna set up the red on the left side of the rough fairway with the ball guide on the right side of the rough fairway. And then we are going to give it 3.5 top, 4 left, adjust 1 to 1, give it half a ball left curl, and circle drop OP. And then we're going to take the grizzly, give it a top white inner fringe check. We're going to line up with the second dark, middle of the second dark row, left of the hole, with the red to the edge of the fringe, edge of the rough. We're then going to spin the ball through just back into the middle of the cup there. Approximately 2 top, 2 left. I always struggle setting spins to this hole, but we're going to do our best to get through it. So let's have a go. And like I said, we dropped this last time. We did pretty well. So let's drop it again. All right. So initial setup, 6.8 top, 2 left at no move target. My back is killing me. So 2 left, 6.8 top. Swap ball. Okay, we're going to adjust 1 to 1 here. Straight as pull as we can. 9-7. And then circle break OP. We're just going to come down here until it breaks. Okay, perfect. All right. Here we go. 372 is what we're hoping for. We definitely are close. The next shot's super easy as well. Just left rough fairway with the red. And right rough, right. So we want to be like right there. 4 left spin and 3.5 top spin. 1 to 1 adjustment here. The nice straightened out adjustment. And we want to give it half a ball left and circle drop. So right there. And then on the next shot, we're going to go up into that top white inner fringe check, set up in the right spot, spin the ball to the hole, and then adjust based on our check. So our check is +1. So we want to set up here and here. We then want to spin the ball 2 top, he said, and roughly 2 left. There. +2 is -1 to the table. Straighten out that pull there. 9-7 is 7-9. -1 is 7-8. So we're going to get up in our spot here. Give it 7-8. And then we just want to center ball and hit perfect here. And we should get the drop. And I hit a great right. Gosh dang it. That's not going to go. That's not even going to go. That's not going to get close. All right. Well, we'll take the birdie on that. We got 2 drops in a row. We'll just keep going. Try to get the next one. Okay. Here we go. And there we are. So this is next play is a sniper play on this par 3. A lot of trouble with it last time because of the hill and the pole glitching. We ended up with a par, which was really, really bad. So what we're going to do is get rid of this grizzly first business. We're going to find ourselves a ball we can use after we set up. We'll use that. That's fine. And then we want an old this ball because we're only putting 2.1 backspin. We don't want any side spin. So here's the setup on this. Sniper, yellow to the rough, ball guide straight through the hole. Spin 2.1 back. Adjust 1-to-1 plus 0.1. And then we have some right curl tweaks. We're going to do our best here to get that adjusted correctly with the right wind angle. The tweaks are right clicks of right curl. So it's not really that bad of a shot. It's just that when we did it last time, I wasn't anticipating the glitch pulling rings over the hill. Even though I know better, I just didn't think about it. We could also probably push rings, I guess. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to pull from up top. So here we go. Hole 4. That's a cool drop if you can grab it. Alright, so we want to be yellow and we want to be right there. 2.1 back. So right there. We're going to swap balls here. And we got to pull 8.5. And we want to try to get this wind angle correct here. 8.5. And now this is nowhere near the wind angles that he's showing. I'm going to give it 4 clicks of right and see if that works. And it's not enough right. Yeah, I don't, and I mean, he doesn't say to push rings, but, we were nowhere at either time were we anywhere near the wind angle tweak shown. So, you know, it's a challenge, sometimes, so it's okay. All right, so let's get on to the next hole, hole 5. We are playing the, ouch, sorry. We are playing a APOC Falcon. And what happens here, we're going to set up at P0 max, red to the right rough. We're going to swap to a P6 plus with a 1.5 left spin. So I'm going to grab my favorite little side spin 3 ball to make my life easier. It's a P8 and it works really well. It's got good precision, so it's pretty simple. All right. So we don't want that. We want a P0. Okay. And we can get rid of that. All right. So here we are. All right. P0 max, red to the right, rough. We're going to give it 2 top, 1.5 left, 1-to-1, max OP, and outer wall left curl. And then hit perfect. Oh, hey, thanks, Argus. Appreciate you. Welcome. So then we're going to give it outer wall left curl and max OP and hit perfect. We're going to do a Falcon your turn check to determine our adjustment to the table. And we need to set up our slider at P6 minus 15 at 86% ahead of time. Gosh dang it. It always cracks me up. You can get to the number above the number you want. You can get to the number below the number you want sometimes. And other times you can't get at all. Yeah. Yeah, Bart needs to stay out of everybody's brackets. The guy's a killer. Alright, so let's get going here. Pretty simple play, to be honest. Here we go. It is City Park, and so, you know, anything could happen. Ugh. All right. Ouch. 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 Alright, here we go. We want to be red right there. I want to swap balls and give it all the left, right. Wait. All the left and 2 top. Did I get 2 top? Yeah. And then we're going to adjust 1 to 1 with a nice straight pull. Okay, and we are going to give it outer wall and then max OP. So best way for me to do that is to move to outer wall and then just go straight down and hit perfect. All right, and then we're looking for 357 on the rollout, hopefully. And we're right about there. We're looking at a your turn check for the Falcon. We're going to give it 8 top, 1 right. So we're at +2. So we want to go 8 top, 1 right. And then we want to set the ball guide up so it is 1.5 squares through the right side of the cup. Like that. We were at +2, which is +1 to the adjustment. So we're going to be pulling 6-2 on this based on our wind calculator. So there. And 6-2. And then we just want to center ball and hit perfect. And I hit it great because that's what I do with a precision 8. Yes, so awesome. Yeah, that's so awesome. Good job, Jason. All right, we're moving on. This hole, we missed this hole just right on the next one. So I'm going to try to give it a couple clicks of left curl and see if that resolves the roll down from the hill issue. This is an APOC Guardian shot. We're going to need a P10 Win 10. And we want to just do on the setup we're using a P8. So we'll just stick with the ball we got. Swap that to the Guardian there. Get rid of that Falcon and put our Thorn back. And then we're looking for a P10, Win 10. And I got a couple in mind. Let's see if I can find it. Let's use this stupid Scarecrow ball. Alright. So here's the setup. At P8 max rest, we want the bullseye just onto the fairway, on the right hand fairway, next to the left hand rough. We're going to give it max top. We're going to adjust 1 to 1 and pull back 1 ring, max OP, looking for 448 on the target yards. With the Guardian, we're going to give it max back 1 left. We're going to set it up so the second bounce is just inside between the green squares shown. Excuse me. So what it is, it's 1 square down from the top and to the right of that square in the first light green column to the right of the hole. Now, when we set up there before, we came down and we missed just right. So I'm going to add 2 clicks of left and see if that gets us the albatross. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Hey, Nate, welcome. Good to see everybody. All right, so let's get after this. Let me make sure I got my balls. All right, here we go. Let's get after this and see what we can do.
I would hope so. I mean, they are attached.
Watch it. All right, here we go. All right, so we want to set up right there. Give it max top, no side spin if we can avoid it. And then we want to swap balls to our P10. We want to go and give it a nice straight pull and go 8-1. And then we want to push back 1 ring, which I always like to push back from the front. Just easier than trying to line up the angle. And then just max OP. Hit perfect. And now the second shot is where the challenge comes in. 448 on the drive yards is what we're hoping for here. And it looks like we'll get it. So the next shot is it's not hard to set up. It's not really difficult at all. It's just a matter of the fact that it came down right instead of kind of coming back into the hole. So here's the location we want to be, right here. So see how I'm up in that, right there in that second column? That's where I want to be. Plus 15 is plus 3 to the table. We're adjusting 1 to 1. And we're going to do just before circle drop OP. So 7, 3, 1 to 1. And plus 15 is plus 3. So 7, 6 here. And then just before circle drop. So down to circle drop. Up. And then 2 clicks to left. And I hit perfect. Let's see if that gets us where we want to be here, guys. I hope so. I'd like to get an albatross. I like albatrosses. I don't know about y'all. Hey! Albatrossity! Alright, so we really only needed 1 click of left. I dropped left side, but hell, I'll take it. Alright, we're looking good on this account already. Pretty dang good round so far. We've gotten 1, 2, 3 drops. So yeah, not bad. And we got an albatross, which will be nice at the top of the what you call it? Leaderboard. Help us from getting bumped anyway. Alright, so this next shot is a P10 win 0. We're gonna do max stretch clear to the lamppost. We're going to use that ball here. Well, we're going to use that ball, but we want to set up with a ball without any topspin. All right, so here we go. So here's the dealio, yo. We're going to be going P10 max stretch clear to the lamppost. Max top 2 right, 1 to 1, and then push up 11 rings. Max OP and right curl to just about the middle of the triangle. A little bit more maybe. Then we need to hit perfect. Last time we didn't and it sucked. Then we are going to hopefully shoot down to EB range where we will play P10 plus 10%. EB at with 3 top, 1 left, ball guide left edge of the cup. So hopefully we can do this without not hitting great this time and actually see the shot work and grab that eagle. So let's give it a go. All right, here we are. I mean, to be honest, we could probably just adjust, push up, and then blast the dang thing to the green. But we're not doing that. Nice shot. Thanks, Barry. All right, so max stretch right here, clear to the lamppost. We want to give it max top and 2 right there, and then swap to our precision ball. We're going 16.4 rings. So there is 10. And there is 6.4. And then we're going to push up 11 rings. We want to push up nice and straight there. 10. And then 1 more to make 11. And then we're going to give it max OP and curl to right about there. And we got perfect that time, so let's see what happens. Boom, baby, we got it. And we're going to bounce off those rocks, roll down to EB range. Perfect. All right, let's get this EB drop and move on. 3 top, 1 left after we measure the EB. So, air. And let's get down there. We are looking at 87. 3 at 87. And we're going 3 top and 1 left on the setup. And then we're setting up just left edge. The adjustment is 17.5, so we need to hustle here. There is 10, and there is 17.5, and center ball, and hit perfect. Now let's see if that drops there. And I over-adjusted. I had a feeling I over-adjusted. Dang it. Gosh dang it. That sucks. Hate over-adjusting like that. But that's okay. Moving on. Let's see. We were there. So we're on hole 8 now. What a bummer. Such an easy drop, and I got rushed. Okay, this shot, we decided that on this next shot we need 0.8 right spin instead of 0.5. We missed left. This is a Guardian shot, and we will be swapping to that P8 when we're done. So what we want to do is grab our oldest, good old friend, the Navigator, and we're going to set up like this. P2 max, red to bottom of the red to the rough. Give it max backspin, and we're going to do 0.8 right spin this time. And then we're going to adjust 1-to-1, pushing our rings. We're going to give it 0.8 ball left curl, no OP. So it's a pretty easy shot. The only challenge is trying to get into the funnel coming back down the hill. So let's get after it here. I can finally unplug my tablet and set it back up the way it's supposed to be. There we go. All right, here we are. P2 max, bottom red to rough, max back, 0.8 right. Push, swap balls, push rings, no OP, 0.8 ball left. Hit perfect and go home a winner. So at max here, we want to be right there. We're going to do max back and 0.8 right. We're going to swap balls, okay? We are going to push our rings, and you know, this is the worst thing on the planet. I don't like it. All right, so there. And we're going to push 8.4, trying to stay on center here. And that might be a little too much, and we need to go there. All right, and then we want to go here, and then no OP, and there. Hit perfect. And let's see if our tweak works and gets us back into the cup now. And too far. So it was probably more like 0.6 or 0.7. So that's all right. We tried. No big deal. Okay, so next shot. We're going to use the free trial ball on this next shot because it's free. And we like free stuff. All right. This is the last shot of the day. Let's see where we're at in the bracket here. We're at -12. So we'll end up with -14 with an Albatross. That'll put us at the top of the bracket by 2. And I don't think he's coming for us. So if we do this correctly, this looks like a guaranteed gold. No problem. We need a P6 to set up. So we're going to be at P6 max rest, red to the right rough. We're going to give it, we're going to swap to that boost ball. We're going to give it 2.5 boost to right. We're going to adjust 1-to-1, give it 0.8 ball of right curl and circle drop OP. We're looking to be around 382. With the Guardian, we're going to give it 2.9 back to right, inner ring by the dark rough and ball guide through the hole. We'll adjust based on landing position, adjustment number, adjustment to our table numbers. So pretty simple shot, really not difficult. I can't remember what happened last time because my memory is not very good anymore. Sometimes it is, but not when I'm in the middle of stuff, you know. All right, here we go. Going to end this with another Albatross. I can feel it. All right, so red to the rough, right there. And we want to give it the boost. So we're going to go there and give it all of that. And then we are going to adjust a nice straight pull here. 1-to-1, 8-4, and then we are going to give it 0.8 ball and circle drop and hit perfect. Looking for 382 here. See if we can get this other albatross out of the way. All right, that's a nice bump, and we'll roll out just fine. 2.9 back to right with the Guardian, and we are going to set up right by the inner, right by the dark rough. So right here, up there, and we're going to set up at the dark rough with the inner ring right there. Right? Okay. We're at +3, which is -3 to the table. We are at 7-6, which is 6-2. So we're gonna adjust. You son of a bitch. We're gonna adjust 5-9, and then just right there. Hit perfect. And that's how you drop the albatross. I'm calling it. And no. Short. Again, short. Are you sure we're not supposed... There's no OP listed. That's the second time that happened. I don't like that. Alright, but you know what? It's over. Boom. That's a gold right there. First place, whatever you want to call it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thank you everyone for coming out to Quick 9 Fun. We're here every day, 4 p.m. And we are trying to get to 18 golds this season. Either account will work for the personal best, in my opinion. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. We will be back tomorrow morning to do the weekend round. Hope y'all have a blessed night. Be safe. And if you enjoying the channel, please subscribe. And if you have the ability, please consider